Hi, my name is Chase. I'm with ubuild.com. I would like to talk to other startups. Maybe you are in the planning planning stages even of starting a business or thinking of starting a business, or maybe you've already started one, or maybe you're at some point along the road of being a startup. Um, I congratulate you. There is nothing more exciting than entrepreneurship. Now, that's in my humble opinion. But to me, there's nothing greater than the thrill of trying to be successful. Note that word, trying. Not necessarily being successful, but chasing that success, I think is really awesome and feel good about that. So I recently went to Think Big Arkansas, and this is the biggest problem I saw. Hands down, more so than anything else, in the startup community in Arkansas. And that is this: people not being owners. You have started a startup. You want it to be successful. It is important to you. But here's a newsflash: it is important to no one else. Or at the very least, not as important as it is to you. And unfortunately, people fall into the mind trap of because they're so excited about what they're doing that they forget that other people aren't going to be as excited about it. Now, continue being excited about it, try to spread that exuberance out into the world, but just know that no one is going to be as excited about it as you are. And here's what I mean by not acting like an owner. The easiest way to act like an owner is to take ownership. And I saw so many people at Think Big Arkansas not taking ownership of the problems that they're having with their business. They were in the process of taking ownership or maybe just starting to it, but I heard a lot of complaining and not a lot of doing. Now you could tell the doers. There were a lot of doers in the audience, and those guys were outstanding. But there was a lot of people that weren't doing. And you can't expect the world to fall at your feet because you came up with a good idea. A business has never failed for lack of a good idea. A business has never succeeded for lack of a good idea. Having a good idea doesn't mean anything. It's what you do with it that counts. You see, you can't control the world. You can barely make a dent in the world around you. All you can do is affect how you respond to what the world does. So maybe you went out to try and find an investor and you talked to one and they just didn't understand your idea. They couldn't see the brilliance of your idea. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Is that the investor's fault? Because they're a stodgy old person who doesn't see the future? Or is it your fault for not making it clear where you're at? And is it your fault for then deciding to stop at that point? So you talked to one investor and you failed. Talk to another one, fail again, then talk to another one and fail again. Then talk to another one and fail again, and continue doing that and learning from each one of those failures until you get to where you want to go. But don't get so locked in the idea that you need an investor that you don't start taking care of your business. If you want to really do something amazing, figure out this. How can you take your amazing idea and within 3 weeks or 2 weeks or 1 week or one day from now start making some kind of money with it? I don't mean millions of dollars. I don't even necessarily mean thousands of dollars or even hundreds of dollars. Some kind of money. And then how can you use that money to then make a little bit more and a little bit more? Because you're a startup. You're not a Rockefeller. You're having to bootstrap this thing yourself. And I get that. But you know what? There's a hell of a lot of resources for you out in the world to make that job easy. There's free servers, there's free software, there is free education, training, everything you need to start a business, everything you need to develop a product, everything you need to create a product is available out there, and most of it free, especially right at the beginning. And so you need to figure out, what can you be doing to monetize what you're doing, at least in the short term, so that way you can at least take care of the necessities: food, water, and gas. And once you figure that out, and once you do it, then start wondering about how to take it to the next stage. Scott Case put it really great during his lecture at Think Big Arkansas. Venture capital isn't there to start a fire. Venture capital is the gasoline that you throw on a small fire to make it burn bright and hot and to make it big. So get away from this notion that you need venture capital. If you're truly passionate and you truly want to succeed, start being successful today. Start taking ownership of the problems that you have. Find a way to solve them. Start solving them today. Monetize your solution in some kind of way to a small or large degree and begin being successful. Really, that's all it takes. Success is determined by you. And always have in mind that end goal, that large success: $1 million, $10 million, $500 million, $50 billion, wherever that point is for you. Have that in your mind. Always be working for that goal. But don't beat yourself up because you're not there, because you will miss opportunities to hit smaller goals. So have the idea for the large goal, but start setting small, attainable goals right now and start achieving those small, attainable goals every day. And every day your business will get a little bit better, and every day you will get a little bit better, and every day you'll get closer and closer to that dream. That's all I got for you. I hope maybe at least one person finds that useful, and I hope that it lights a fire in you for you to get off your ass and to stop thinking and to start doing and to start taking ownership. Thank you.